Good afternoon, Year 6. How are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe at home. So, once again, welcome to Best Montessori Distance Learning e-portal. Hope you must have understood the last chapter which we did in the last English class. Today, we are going to start the second chapter of our English book, and the name of the chapter is The Lost Child. What is the name of the chapter? The name of the chapter is The Lost Child. Now, today, that's why I have started like this so that you may also read with me along in the video. As I am reading, you can also read along with me. I am moving the mouse pointer on the text so that you may also read along with me. So, I am going to read and then explain to you. So, let us start. The Lost Child is one of the most memorable of Mulk Raj Anand's short stories. So, who has written this story? Mulk Raj Anand. It is a fable in which the sad experience of a child also symbolizes the eternal truth of the human condition. It is a fable. What is a fable? Fable means a short story. It is a short story in which the sad experience of a child also symbolizes the eternal truth of the human condition. In this story, this story will tell you about the eternal truth. Eternal truth means the truth which will never die. It will remain forever on this earth of the human condition. We often want many things, but then the loss of loved ones suddenly makes all things we want appear totally worthless. What is the meaning of this line? We often want many things, yes or no? You also you you have so many desires in your life, no? Daily you want this thing or that thing, but the loss of the loved one suddenly makes all things we want appear totally worthless. But if along with this desires, there is a loss of the loved ones means if we are moved away from our loved ones. Loved ones means like our mother or father, whom we love very much. Loved one means the persons whom we love very much. If we are moved away from those persons, then what happens? Nothing desire is left in our life. No desire is left in our life. Everything what we are having in our life becomes worthless, becomes meaningless. We even don't like those things which we are having with us. If we are having many costly things also with us, they become meaningless, they become worthless if we are moved away, if the loved ones move away from our life. So let us begin the story now. So this story is telling you this thing only, that though we have many desires in our life, these lines denote the central theme of the story. And what is the central theme of the story? That though we have many desires in our life, but those desires become meaningless or worthless if we are moved away from our loved ones. If the loved ones are not with us, loved ones means the persons whom we love very much, like our mother, father, brother, sister, if they are not with us, or we are moved away from them, or they move away from us, then all these desires or all the things which we are having become worthless or meaningless. So now let us begin the story. It was the festival of spring. A colorfully dressed crowd of men, women, and children were all going to the village fair. So it was the festival of spring, and crowd of men, women, and children, all of the villagers. The villagers means those who are living in the village. They were going to the village fair. Some walked, some rode on horses, other went in bullock carts. So how they had gone to the fair? Some were walking, some were riding on the horses, some were going in the bullock carts, Belgari. One little boy ran, brimming over with life and laughter. So there was one little boy who was running. Brimming over means He was full of joy. He was full, brimming over means he was full of joy with life and laughter to keep pace with his parents. He was running so that he may move with the speed of his parents. So, because he was little boy, so his speed of walking will be slow than the speed of walking of his parents. That is why he was running so that he may cope up with the speed of his parents. Come, child, come, called his parents. His parents called him, come, child, come, as he lagged behind. Lagged behind means he was far behind from the parents, attracted by the toys in the shops at the fair. Why he was behind the parents? Because he was attracted by the toys in the shops at the fair. The little boy was attracted when he saw the toys in the shop. He stood there to see the toys. That is why he lagged behind. He hurried towards his parents, his feet obedient to their calls, his eyes still on the toys. He means from his heart he was with the toys, but he hurried towards his parents because he was afraid also that his parents will move forward and he will be left behind. He could not control his desire even though he well knew the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes. So, when he saw the toys in the shop, he could not control his desire. He had a desire of buying those toys, even though he knew that when he is going to ask to his parents to buy him the toys, his parents will simply refuse him. He could see that cold stare of refusal means his parents will simply say no to him to for that toys. I want that toy, he begged. So he at last he asked to his parents. He told to his parents, I want that toy. His father looked at him angrily while his mother was tender and giving him her finger to catch, said, look, child, what is before you? So when he told his parents, I want that toy, his father looked at him angrily. His father got angry and looked at him angrily. And his mother was tender. His mother was calm. Tender means calm. And gave him a finger to catch because it was a fair. Many people were there. So there was a danger of many people were there in the fair, so the boy could lost also. So his mother was very calm and gave her finger to the boy to catch and said, look, child, what is before you? The, the faint disgust of the child's unfulfilled desire disappeared when the pleasure of what was before him filled his eager eyes. So when his mother told, look, child, what is before you? What happened? He just forgot the strong disapproval of his parents of buying the toys, and his eyes were filled with the pleasure when he saw what was there before his eyes. What was there before his eyes? The child could see many footpaths full of people. He felt at once afraid of and attracted by the confusion of the world he was entering. He saw so many people that he was really afraid also, scared also. The child could see many footpaths full of people. Footpaths were full of people. There were so many people that the child felt afraid also. He got scared also, and he was thinking like in which world he is going to enter. At the corner of the entrance there was a sweet meat seller calling out gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, jalebi. So at the corner of this entrance, at the corner of this footpath, he could see there was a sweet meat seller. And what was he selling? Gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, and jalebi. The child stared and his mouth watered for the barfi that was his favorite sweet. I want that barfi, he slowly murmured. He again told to his parents that I want that barfi. But he half knew that his request would not be heeded. So again he knew that his request of purchasing that barfi will not be noticed. So without waiting for an answer, he moved on. He asked his parents that he want that barfi, but again he knew that his parents are not going to purchase him barfi also. So he did not wait for the answer also, and he started moving. A man stood holding a pole with yellow, red, green, and purple balloons flying from it. So when he started moving, after a short distance, he saw a man holding balloons of different colors. The child was carried away by the rainbow glory of their colors. The child liked the balloons, the colorful balloons, and he wanted to have them all. He wanted to have all the balloons, but he knew his parents would say he was too old to play with them, so he walked on further. But though he wanted to buy all the balloons, but he knew that if he is going to ask his parents to purchase those balloons, then his parents will tell him that you are too old now, you are grown up, you are not supposed to play with the balloons. So as he started moving again now. When he was moving, he saw a juggler stood playing a flute to a snake which coiled itself in a basket. The snake raised its head in a graceful bend like the neck of a swan. But he knew his parents had forbidden him to hear the coarse music of the jugglers, so he proceeded further. So as he was moving, after the balloon, he saw a juggler who was playing a flute to a snake, and that snake was coiled inside a basket. He wanted to stay there and listen to the music of the juggler, but he knew that his parents would not even allow that also, to stay there and listen to the music of the flute music of the juggler. So he again proceeded further, means he started moving again. There was a roundabout in full swing. Men, women, and children were laughing and shrieking madly as they went round and round in it. What is roundabout? There was a roundabout. Roundabout is a type of a play or a game, or you can say it is a. In Hindi, it is called as Jula. In Nepali, I don't know what it is called. So there was a roundabout in full swing. In fair, you see these types of Julas. Men, women, and children were laughing and shrieking madly as they went round and round in it. It moves round and round in a circular path. This is a type of a game in which there is a swing type, and that swing moves round and round. Men and women, they were sitting in that swing and they were enjoying, they were laughing, and some of them were afraid, they were shrieking, and some of them were enjoying, they were laughing. So many men and women were sitting in that swing, and the swing was going on round and round. The child watched them. His lips parted in amazement, and a pink blush of a smile came on his face. So when he saw this swing, he was very happy. A pink blush of smile came on his face. He wanted to sit in that swing. So today we'll do this chapter till here only. So till here, what we have learnt today is that this is a story of a small child who is going to a village fair with his mother and father. Many people are going to that fair. I'm just giving you the summary of this. What we have done today is that there was a little child who went to a village fair with his mother and father. There were many people who were going to the village fair. Some were going walking, some were going on the horse, and others were going in the bullock carts. But this boy was going with his parents, walking. So on his way, when he was going to the village fair, he saw some toys in the shop. He wanted to purchase those toys. So he asked his parents that, can I get some toys from the shop? But his parents got angry and they refused, that they could not buy those toys. And so the boy moved further. When the boy moved further, he saw a sweet meat seller. He was selling sweets like gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, jalebi. He wanted to buy barfi. He wanted that his parents could buy barfi for him because barfi was his favorite sweet. But this his request was not noticed at all, and he did not even wait for the answer, and he started moving again. When he was moving further, he saw a man with colorful balloons. He wanted to purchase those balloons, but he did not even ask his parents because he knew that his parents will totally refuse. Their parents will tell that you are too old to play with the balloons. You are not so small that you should play with balloons. So he did not even ask for the balloons also. After that, he saw a juggler who was playing a flute to a snake, and the snake was sitting in a basket. He wanted to stand there and listen to the played by the juggler, but his parents did not allow him to listen to that flute music also. So he went again, he moved on further. As he moved on further, he saw a roundabout in full swing in the fair. Roundabout in full swing in a fair. He wanted, and many men and women, children were sitting in that roundabout. They were laughing and shrieking. Those who were enjoying, they were laughing, and those who were feeling afraid little bit, they were shrieking. So he also had a great smile on his face, and he decided that he will ask his parents to sit in that roundabout and enjoy. So till here, rest next part of the chapter we'll do it in the next class. I hope you must have understood till here. Now So till here you must have understood, all of you. Now your homework, what I'm going to give is, I'm going to give you some difficult words. You need to write those difficult words in your English 1 copy. You will write the difficult words, read those difficult words, write the meanings of those difficult words, and make a sentence also. In that sentence, the meaning of the word should be explained properly. For example, if I give you the word fable, for example, suppose I have given you the word fable. The meaning of fable is a short story. So you will write fable, in front of it you will write the meaning, the short story, and then you will make a sentence of this word. For example, the sentence which you can make fable is that the story which we are going to read today is a fable or of a child, of a sad experience of a child. Like this, you will make a sentence. The story which we are going to read today is a fable of a sad experience of a child. Because the meaning of fable is a short story. So, like this, you will write word, in front of it the meaning of the word, and below that you will make a sentence which will explain the meaning of that word. And these words I'm going to give you in the portal. So please do this homework in your English 1 copy with proper day and date. You will write proper day and date, name of the chapter, and then you will start with word meanings. Okay, thank you class. I hope you must have understood. If any problem, you are most welcome to ask me in the Zoom class. Okay, thank you for learning today on Best Montessori Distance Learning e-portal. See you again soon. Thank you, all of you.